What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share some news with you all. Your girl is officially a fiance. Boom, he popped the question. So there's the ring. He liked it and he put a ring on it. Anyways, so I'm gonna have a video today. I'm going to film a video today on him popping a question, how he did it, and the fact that I knew it was happening. He cannot hide anything from me. Those that know me know that I ask a lot of questions. I'm very cautious. I always watch my surroundings. Like, stuff just fell in my lap about the engagement and when he was gonna do it. Boom. So we got engaged yesterday, July the 10th. Forget what time it was because it was so funny. Like, let me just get into the story. Okay. And if you see me looking down, it's because I have notes so I can know what to tell y'all and to stay on track. So, like I said, we got engaged yesterday, July the 10th. And that's funny because, like, my parents' anniversary is, like, today, July the 11th. Weird. But, so, boom. Let me tell you what happened. He was supposed to propose on the 4th of July. Those that have been following us and those that know us personally know that we got together July the 3rd of 2016. So July the 4th of this year would have made, well, July the 3rd of this year would have made 3 years. And I guess he wanted to propose on the 4th when we were going to be with our family and fireworks and stuff. But the ring wasn't here on time. He don't know I know that, but I do my research. So the ring wasn't here on time. Knowing my fiance, he probably didn't think that it was, he probably thought that it was going to be here on time, but it wasn't, so he had to cancel it. And the way I found out was one day I came home from work and I was asleep on the couch, and he came home and he was like, "Good evening, babe." I was like, "Good evening," blah blah blah, like I'm asleep. And then I just fall back asleep. Then I wake up and I'm like, wait, was I having a dream that he was here or was he really here? And I wake up, look around, downstairs is dark, and then I hear talking upstairs. I said, oh, he's upstairs. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and get in the bed, like it's already late, blah blah blah. So I walk upstairs and he's in the restroom. We have a restroom upstairs as well. And I heard him talking to a female, and I was like, oh, he must be on the phone with Brianna, because him and his cousin Brianna are like that. So I was like, oh, he just must be on the phone with Brianna. Let me go get in bed, blah, blah, blah. So then I heard a certain chuckle, and I know my sister's voice. Like, I know her chuckle. I know everything. I heard, ee! I said, oh, that's my sister. What is he talking to my sister about? So I'm like, he has her on speakerphone, right? So I'm like, okay, so obviously it's nothing serious if he has her on speakerphone, blah, blah, blah. So I just hear my sister like, yeah, I'm going to create a Facebook invitation on Facebook, and we're going to invite all the family, and it's going to be over at Railroad Park on the 4th of July at 7:45. So they're just talking. I'm hearing all of this. So I'm like, okay, should I go get in the bed and not listen because I want it to be a surprise? Or should I stay right here and ear hustle because I am nosy, okay? Nosy. I gotta know what's going on. So I kind of like went back to the room and got in the bed, and then they were still on the phone, and I was like, okay, I want to hear this. So I like got up again, and that's when I heard my sister like, yeah, 7:45, yeah, we're gonna invite blah 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 and da 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 and da da da. It's gonna be amazing. Boom. So I was like, okay. At this point, I know everything. I know where it's gonna be, what time. I know who's gonna be there. Like, the only thing I didn't know at that moment was what my ring looked like. So, okay, days go by. 4th of July come. Everybody's looking at me all like, you know, they're like looking at me all like suspicious, like, and I'm just playing it cool because I'm like, okay, he's gonna propose later on, 7:45. So everybody's just looking at me. Granted, he had already canceled it because my ring wasn't here, and I'm not gonna tell you how I found that out because my source told me to zip it. So yeah, like, so he didn't propose, and I went back to work, and I'd already told my coworkers, I'm like, y'all, I think he's gonna propose on the 4th or soon, blah blah blah. And they were like, okay. And so when I came back, I'm like, y'all, he didn't propose that Friday, which was the 5th. I don't know why we had to go to work on the 5th, but everybody else was off on the 4th. UAB, y'all need to figure that out. Anyways, so they're like, oh, it's gonna be okay. Just tell your source not to tell you anything else. Just be in the moment, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I was kind of like pissed. I was like, okay, where's my ring? I worked hard. I've worked hard, and I still work hard. And it's been 3 years. Like, where's my ring? You're playing. So, boom. So the days are going by. Granted, I've been off this week, the week of the 8th, on vacation. Was supposed to go out of town, but it was a lot of back and forth, so we didn't go out of town. So the days are going by, you know, I'm just chilling, blah blah blah, and then information is just like falling into my lap. At this point, I don't want to know anything else. I said, hands, you know, I wiped my hands with it because I wanted it to be a surprise. I was like, okay, well, so maybe it wasn't meant for me to know, blah, blah, blah. But no, stuff is just falling in my lap. Like, one night, was it Monday? Because we got engaged yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. So it was either Monday or Tuesday. We were in the bed talking like we normally do in the afternoon, or at night, rather. And he showed me this video on his phone. So mind you, when you have an iPhone, then he has the biggest freaking iPhone, the Max, the 10 Max or whatever. So it's huge. So he shows me a video, then he clicks off of it, and then I see 5 pictures, because you know in the camera roll it's like do 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 do. Like, I see 5 pictures of this and my bands, and I was like, ring? And he was like, you know, I just took pictures of the ring and of rings, and I didn't know which one you like, blah blah blah. I said, no, that's the same ring. He said, how do you know this is the same ring? Because I know that's the same ring. And I saw rose gold, that's what I asked for. I saw pear shape, that's what I asked for. And then I see the 2 bands with it, and I'm like, that's the ring I picked out in my mind. But to him, I'm like, no. I was like, babe, is that my ring? You could tell me if that's my ring. He's like, no, that's not your ring. I was just taking pictures, so I can't have pictures of rings if you know it's coming soon, blah blah blah. I was like, if that's my ring, if I find out that's my ring, I'm going to pop you. And he just like, oh, ha, 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 go to sleep. You ask too many questions. Stop asking questions. You're nosy. I was like, so we went to sleep. And then the next day, I was on the phone with my sister, and I was like, so yeah, Tuesday, I was on the phone with my sister, and I was like, so, you know, I know everything, right? She's like, I knew it. Me and mama, we were saying that we know you know it. You are, like, you were saying, like, dropping little hints like you knew it, which I don't remember. Like, maybe I was just saying stuff. I don't know. But she was like, I knew it, and you were dropping hints. And she's like, so how did you know? I said, because Keith doesn't know how to hide anything from me. He's not secretive. Like, I found out everything too. So, like, he can't hide anything from me. And I was like, yeah, that day when y'all were on the phone and he had you on speakerphone. She's like, he had me on speaker? I'm like, yeah. That's the first, he had you on speakerphone talking about an engagement. He was not trying to be secretive. And then I was like, yeah, I heard you saying that it was going to be at Railroad Park. It's going to, you're going to put these people on the invitation on Facebook. And it was going to be at 7:45 on the 4th of July, like around the time when the fireworks come and all that stuff. She was like, damn. I was like, yep, I know it all. And I said, yeah, and guess what? She said, what? I said, when we were laying in the bed, I saw a picture of my ring. She's like, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. I said, it's rose gold, it's pear shaped, and it got 2 bands with it. She was like, oh my God. He cannot hide anything. I was like, he's not secretive. And I found out everything. So that's how I found out I was going to get, I found out everything. And so Tuesday afternoon, I'm already at home because like I said, I'm on vacation this week. He comes home from work and we're talking. And I'm like, babe, you know I know everything, right? He was like, no, you don't. I was like, yes, I do. I said, I know that on the 4th of July, you were supposed to propose. I know that that didn't work out because the ring didn't get here until Friday. And yeah, the ring didn't get here until Friday. And I said, cause like I was like just asking him questions. I was like, so you know, I knew you were supposed to propose soon. Why didn't you propose? Did you get cold feet? Blah blah blah. But this was before Tuesday came, and I was just like throwing stuff out there because he he knew that I knew that I was going to get proposed to, but I just didn't know when, where, why, all this. Not why, but like how, all this stuff. And I was like, so are you getting cold feet? Blah, blah, blah. He was like, no, I'm not getting cold feet. Okay, so rewind, fast forward back to Tuesday. I'm like, yeah, it was supposed to be on the 4th of July. It was supposed to be at Railroad Park. And it's 7:45. And I was like, and you invited this person. It was on Facebook. And that's why my sister got back on Facebook because she's not on Facebook. Oh, I was just spilling the beans. And I was like, and then that ring that's in your phone, I know it's mine. And he was like, dang. He was like, you are so nosy. I was like, you know this is how I was when you first met me. And he's like, I can't never surprise you. I was like, well, okay. So since I know, can I just have my ring? And he was like, no. And I was like, babe, I know everything. Like, just stop wasting time. Just give me my ring. And he was okay. So he went and got it out of his work truck. I was like, you had my ring in the work truck. What if, you know, something, it got misplaced where he's like, no, I put it in a place where nobody could find it. I was like, okay, whatever. So he came in the house and he was just like, he's so silly, y'all. He was just like, oh my God, like, this is not how I wanted to do it. I was like, like I had my hand out, like, so, and then I went into the kitchen and did something, and I came back, and he was on one knee with the box, and he was like, you know, I love you, Jachristab, I'm not gonna say the rest of my name, Belle, will you marry me? I was like, oh my God, yes, yes, put the ring on the finger, put it on there, you see it? It's glistening, it's glistening. Put the ring on the finger. And so he was just like, you are so silly. So we were like laughing and stuff. And that's how I found out that I was getting engaged. And that's how the proposal happened for everybody that wants to know. So I had some people were asking me like, did you cry? I was like, no, because I knew everything. Like, I do say, I can't say that, I wish I wouldn't have been so, I'm not nosy, like stuff was just falling to me. Like, I wish I wasn't so in tuned at that moment or in that time. I wish I wasn't so in tune because, you know, the little surprise and the shock factor was taken away. But I love my ring and I love him, and that's all that mattered. And I didn't want a big proposal. I told him this, I told my mom this, my sister, I told everybody this, way in advance. I'm like, I don't want a big proposal. I'd rather it just be you and I, something intimate, because half the people that's going to be there, yeah, they're like, oh, congratulations, I love you, blah, blah, blah. But I don't talk to y'all. And I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. Like, some people just don't really care. And they're like, oh, congratulations. And then that's it. So I rather just like weed out all the fake love and just have it where it's just he and I, and it's just intimate, because at the end of the day, that's the only, us and God are the only three that's in this relationship. So I really don't care about everybody else. Like, not trying to sound rude, but, or mean or harsh, but that's just how I feel. And so yeah, so did you cry? No. I felt so loved. Like, oh my gosh, like, he listened to me. Like, I have the exact ring that I wanted. Like, I was like, for the longest, before everybody started wearing pear shape, before Offset gave Cardi the pear shape, I'm different. I don't like the like regular or the oval or the circle. I don't like those type of rings. They're pretty, but not for me. I'm different. So yeah, before everybody was doing pear shape, I told my mom, told Keith, like when I first met him, like, I love pear shaped rings. I said I want something original. I want rose gold, because not everyone has rose gold, but at the time everyone didn't have rose gold, but now everyone has it. So it's just like, so I was like, I want rose gold, I want pear shape, and I just wanted to be nice and pretty. I just wanted to be really pretty. And so he did good. I felt so loved because he listened to me, and I know I do, like, we're talkers. He and I, we talk a lot. So it's just like some stuff can just go over your head, but he like paid attention. And then it's the ring that I picked out. I was like, oh my God, I love this one with the 2 bands. So when we get married, you can just put my bands on me, and then I have this beautiful ring and blah, blah, blah. And he just listened. And I love him for that. He's so sweet. And oh my God, y'all, he was so disappointed. He was so disappointed. He was so disappointed that I knew everything. He was just like, he did it and he was like joyful, but you could kind of see he was just like, dang, this is not how I expected it. This is not how I wanted to be. But I'm like, babe, our love story is our love story. Everything doesn't have to be by the book. And that's what I try to tell him. Like, everything doesn't have to be by the book. All that crap that's on TV is fake and scripted. And the people that do all the grand stuff and go over the top, they'll be divorced in a year. Mark my words. And I'm just like, and I tell him this all the time, I'm like, all of those situationships and failed relationships, because it's not a lot of relationships, I've only probably had a couple relationships, but situationships plenty, were worth it. Because I have my soulmate, and someone that really understands me, someone that loves me, someone that listens to me, someone that's there for me, someone that even in my weakest, well, not weakest, even in my most insecure moments, is there for me, like legit there for me, like listens, a shoulder to cry on. Like, that's the kind of love that you want. You don't want all that like F you, and like all that crazy talking to each other. Like, we don't curse at each other. We watch how we talk to each other. We have a level of respect. He has an expectation. He has expectations for me, and I have expectations for him. And that's why we work out, and everything's been smooth sailing for 3 years, knock on wood. Praise Jesus. Like, it's just been amazing. Like, not trying to brag, but trying to brag, because I have the best fiance ever. But yeah, y'all, like, so that's how it happened. Like, it wasn't any, like, everybody's like, oh my God, the ring is so beautiful. Thank you. But they're like, so did you cry? How did this happen? And I'm like, y'all, baby, it wasn't a Cinderella proposal. It was Keith and Mia, or Keith and Jachristab, which y'all may know me. Our way of doing stuff, and just doing it unapologetically. unapologetically. Doing it unapologetically and loving each other and really having a soulmate, and thanking God really for sending me such an amazing person. And yeah, so like that's all I have for the engagement story time with Jachristab. Oh yeah, y'all, I'm changing my name from makeup artist Jachrista to Jachristab because I want to broaden my horizon when it comes to my YouTube channel. So I don't want to just be known as makeup artist Jachrista, because I'm not just doing makeup. I'm going to be talking about I'm going to be showing you my lifestyle changes coming soon, makeup, hair, real life situations, maybe get Keith on here. Everybody's been asking, when can Mr. Harris come on the channel? And the answer is whenever he feel like it, because like lately he's been working like crazy. So but yeah, y'all, so if you like what you've seen as my makeup, or if you like what you're hearing, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to comment, y'all. Please comment. Like, I want to see what y'all are thinking. Like, do you like my videos? Like, what do you feel? How do you feel about it? So here's another look at the future Mrs. Harris. He put a ring on it. He liked it and he put a ring on it. Okay, Beyonce. Okay. Anyways, okay, I'm just rambling now. But thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to comment. Stay connected with me. Keep in touch with me. Jachristab, 3 A's, B, on all social media. All social media. Like I said, I changed my name from Muajachrista to Jachristab. So you'll see that change on my channel soon. But yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching my video.